Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Ball State's offense comes onto the field first today. To the air, it's Stroud. Now adjusting. Took care of it himself. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on second down. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Cardinals line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And it'll be down right there. So Kennesaw State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectations for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. We pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Let's talk for just a second about Kennesaw State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Stroud. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Addison. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field it close to the 50. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. From the gun, the ground game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Stroud. Got his man in the middle. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. First play of the period, 1st down here. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They get to him as he throws. makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The give out of the gun. Running to Green. Gets it past the marker. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed on the outside. It's Addison. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got his man. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Stroud. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Tell you what, man, there's some problems that need to be solved by this offense. Another sack. That's 3 sacks on the day. We're still in the 1st half, but right now this defense pitching a shutout, and they look like they're playing with 13 guys.
The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And he goes down again. That has been the story, and that has been the struggle for this offense early in this game so far. They cannot keep their quarterback standing on their feet. They had already given up 3 sacks early. That's the 4th now in this game. They don't have a chance to win this one if they can't start pass protecting up front.
And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He makes the grab. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass, it's Stroud. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll move the wide receiver. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
And the Cardinals will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Addison. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively?
Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
From the gun, looking for a man. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Short gain on the play before he slides. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. To the ground with the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And here comes the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air. It's Stroud. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. From the gun to give, looking for room. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Harvin. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking for space, it's Addison. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They take the lead with the 6.
Well, it's been a defensive war this entire game, and you're wondering who can break through. Give this offense a lot of credit. It has not been easy, but they've been physical. They did a really nice job, I think, with play calling there and setting things up. And finally, someone is able to get on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 28 over the Judicials. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To throw, it's Stroud. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The RPO fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man quickly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Hold it. Finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Addison. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he's got it inside the 35. He just brought some serious energy making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Trying to run, it's Addison. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying to wear down this defense. The 7th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 1. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. He's got his man. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Takes a snap, wants to throw. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. The give to the back. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Cardinals come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Stroud. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Makes a connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Cardinals want to move quickly.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. Quarterback got it himself. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play play for this offense. And the Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Cardinals! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Sends it back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Addison. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
That's how you end a football game. Nice job. You put the ball in your best player's hand. Let him go make a play. I know he runs out of bounds, but it doesn't matter. This ball game is over.
The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coach...